Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at Reforged Eden 2 beta for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part we completed up the mainframe and that brought the main mission to an end. So in this part we're going to shift the focus towards something that's probably I should have been focusing a little bit more on in the past, and that is getting the Makar up and running. And just to show you in the workshop here, I've been kind of going around the planet here off camera, finding crashed ships so that I can move forward with some of the more advanced stuff. You can see we're now down to the routine resources, which is iron, carbon substrate, silicon, copper. What I want to do is start taking down some of these POIs that we've been visiting. This is a new abandoned pad which we can have a go at. The other problem I've got is that my two multi-tools now are, well, toast unless I make a new one. The other thing also what I've done is I've picked up 4 small ion thrusters for the CV. I know it's not going to get the ship off the ground, but hopefully we'll be able to use this once we actually get the ship built. So that's the focus. We've got a little bit of iron ore here, which I could turn into something useful as well. You know, the other problem I've also got is I'm kind of the wear and tear on my assault rifle is getting a little bit kind of okie finokie as well. Let's just see if we can get here, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get, if I remember correctly, yeah, there he is. Just to trigger them to load in. Nope. Got you. So what about your buddy? Yep. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my what we call it, my pool. Right, I'm gonna put that into there, put this into the ship. Right. He's got a buddy there. And this, well, we can put that in there, this in there. And of course, if I remember correctly, oh, we go away. Yeah, things do wear out very, very quickly with this. Also, when I was actually loading this game in, I did notice that there was an update on the 22nd of July. So it looks like there's been another update. I've got no idea what's actually in it, because it kind of flashed up. I wasn't paying attention. Right, we'll put that in there. Well, take the water, put this stuff in the beans. Nope. Small harvest controller, put that back in there. I think we've got, it's an armor locker. Nothing in there. What I will do now is, well, put that in the fridge. Put this in the, because got to make space now for various bits and pieces. Put the plastic tubing, we don't need that. Carbon substrate, silicon, iron ingots. Well, I'm keeping a few of those, but maybe just in case I need to make something. think that's about it. So we'll just shove this stuff up into the workshop. I mean, it's creeping everything forward very, very slowly, but hopefully we will get there eventually. What we got here? Certainly take a couple of bandages. Just love the spiders. Got him. So, yeah, I think we're going to be entering... What enough was that? I think that was probably a spider spawning outside. Right in the developers at me. I can go in there. I think I saw something in the fridge that shouldn't be in the fridge. No, maybe I was just being a little bit delusional. There we go. I want to keep the computers, but we can get rid of the electronics and the motors as well, come to think of it. I'm keeping the computers because I've got enough small optronics bridges to make an upgrade for my SV. That's what. But the problem I've got is the fact that how can you put it? The problem I've got is the fact that oh, well, I'll take the ammo. Is the fact that I'll get there eventually. Sorry. The problem I've got is that oops. Is the fact that I need a large constructor to be able to make the upgrade so that we can upgrade the SV, and I think that's something that I definitely do want to do. And then of course we got to go down into Radiation City there. Oops. Flux cores I'm gonna have to keep separate because if I put those in the workshop, I will lose some very important elements in there. So, oh, ha, right in the scared of my own shadow now. Well, there's one. See if we can get him. Got him. Oops. Not doing particularly that well at the moment. What's going on here? Go in the fridge. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Trouble is I've got a broken leg. Okay, what have I got? Got fever. What have I got? Cure for fever. Frostbite. I'm not sure if I got anything. Well, we got a medical cast. Can work. Frostbite. Sepsis, narcosis. I don't think I've actually got a cure for fever. So it looks like we're going to end up dying unless I can... We got this, but this won't actually cure. Of course, infected wound. This is infected wound. Oh, great. Open wound. Okay. So I've used a cast, but there's nothing. What can I do to get rid of that? Whoops. What can I do to get rid of that fever? The fever will pass on its own without treatment. Okay. Now I'm dehydrated. Well, I've got water for that. We can get rid of that. So fever isn't fatal anymore. I'm gonna eat that. We're gonna hit that. This gives me back 250 health. So this is my first. Let the health build back up again. Oops. The problem is the broken bone. I think it's time to change weapons. Oops. Get rid of that assault rifle. I can go in there. I think this is my... No, I've got one more assault rifle left. I think what we're probably going to have to do is pay a visit to the Polaris, what we call it. You were hiding from me, were you? Oh, go away, go away, go away. Oh, I'm in the corner. That should have been a recipe for disaster, but... Okay, let me just get back up. Oops. I can't jump. I think it's probably because I've got the broken bone, isn't it? Of course, round this corner we've got the turret. But I think I'd like, if possible, is to draw the... Ow. Got an open wound now. Oh, great. Oh. Go away. I'm in trouble. Yep. Oh, at least we got rid of the broken limb. Died from blood loss. Yes, because I couldn't treat myself. I just love this game sometimes. Right, guys, just for a quick pause, because I've got died, what you see on the right-hand side here is what was added on the July the 22nd. It says multi-tool turrets have been built in a drill mode now, combining the function of both multi-tool and drill turret in one. Adjusted CPU scaling for medium and heavy weapons. Greatly increased durability of player armor to help offset protection being reduced by durability damage. Added SV flare launcher experimental. This launches flares behind your ship that will block rockets and interfere with turret tracking for a few seconds. Wow, that's new. Add console to abandon POIs to give info on the POI itself and recommended equipment. Added markers to asteroid fields for more easily find resource asteroids. Updated Trade Federation Space Trading Station Olivine. Added mining contracts to Polaris orbital refineries. Added new holographic advertisements and new holo screen. Miscellaneous other changes and fixes. So we're just going to have to spawn in our current location. So yeah, it looks like we've had a few interesting changes being added. Yeah, really intrigued by the flare launcher, because one of the annoying things is that when you get close to some of these POIs, you get these rockets coming at you. If you could deflect those somehow, that would be pretty cool, actually. Right, I'm not sure if I've got... Actually, have I looted these boxes while we're here? I don't... Okay, well... Okay, we can't take anything else. And there's a bug ugly here. I need ammunition. Okay. I think I might have a little bit of ammunition in there. I think what I will do is move the ammunition, because I think I haven't run out of weight. I just run out of space again. We've got this Xerax combat rifle. Now this actually uses the bigger, heavier rounds. We can probably put the... I think probably don't need the Xeno stuff in there as well. I think that should kind of ease things up a little bit. Well, you can always come back for the... I think we'll just check these very quickly, because I thought I'd done all these. It's just the one on the inside there, which we should now be able to pick up. Yep. And we will pick up the backpack. What happened there? Goodbye. Right, we've got to now get back here. Not getting any secondary explosions, so wait for that to reload. I think the sniper rifle might be... That's better. Sniper, because the turret was protected by blocks, sometimes it's easier just to... What we got here? Advanced electronics, short ultralight power, mobility booster. Okay, we'll certainly take that. I think I've run into this before, didn't I? Yeah, not having a second weapon to flip to is a little bit of a problem. Right, we've got some elemental pentaxid there. Right. So you take you. Oh. Reload. Forgot about these guys. I think there's a couple of them in here, isn't there? Got another one of those cards. Got him. Is that it? Just make sure nobody's hidden behind there. No. The only problem we're going to have with this POI is the fact that it's full of things that I don't really want. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of a problem now with Federation. Actually, somebody posted a comment about this. The fact that we've now got special armor types. It says here, Federation spacesuit, not rated for use in combat. Okay, so it's not really, it's got armor 50, but it's got durability of 7,500. Wow. I mean, it's got, the armor's rubbish, but okay. Yeah, yeah, apologies. I can't remember who actually mentioned that in the comments. Right, what I'm going to need to do now is get out of here, and then we're going to have to see if we can kind of, how can you say, start scrapping this place down. I think, well, I can, no, I can't at the moment because I don't have any space for junk. The only trouble is I can't use the multi-tool to do this, then taking the place apart. So it's going to be, well, we can go out the side door here. Like that. Save some trouble. Right. I think what I'm going to have to do is, let me just think about this. If I come there, harvest controller, small. See, it's these thrusters that are going to be pretty big. Oxygen bottles, cobalt ore. What I'm sorting out is the stuff that what we'll do is we'll just put this into here. We've got put the flux cores in there because I don't want to accidentally put those in either. Steel plates, titanium plates. Don't need the Xeno. Biological specimens, that can go into here. So what I'm just doing is putting in stuff in here while we do a couple of gold coins. Right. So that should now open up this to the fridge. Oops, still want that in the fridge. Put that in there. Harvest controller small. With that should be okay because it's already got that in there. We got the bones. We got animal bones here. I'm not exactly sure what that's actually for. Right. And we've got a card which can stay there for the moment. Right. What we're going to do now is pull out everything that just have a quick sort. Apologies now that things are probably going to get a little bit boring, but steel plates, so we don't really have that much titanium. Right, I'm just going to shove that into there. That kind of clears up that mess. Where's my portable constructor? Where's that gone? I think it might be in the ammunition controller. We're going to deploy the small harvester. Got some copper, some silicon, some iron ore. There's no point lugging this stuff around. So that can go into there and there. Just do it the quick way. Right. Now comes the tedious bit. Just make sure we're hooked to that. There's not much point in deploying the auxiliary core, not at the moment anyway, simply because we don't have the multi-tool to do it. So all we can do, problem is that we're not going to get the maximum number of resources. I can get a little bit more. Actually, if I salvage this, well, yeah, I'll get some steel plates by doing this. Not many, but as I say, the trouble is I don't have much left on this multi-tool, so if I just take off the stuff that won't turn into anything, and I think we're way too far away from, I mean, to get everything repaired, we'd have to go all the way back to, oh, no, we're not that far away, actually. The trade station is just there. Okay, change of plans. Right, I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to tag this. I mean, we've got a small show on HUD. Right. What I'm going to do is, fire up the thrusters. And where is the... So what we're going to do now, I mean, it's still 13 kilometers away. But what I'm hoping is that if I can get to the Polaris trade station, we can have a bit of a repair session. So what I'm going to do now is fly to the Polaris trade station, and I'll see you once I get there. So here we are, we're back at the Polaris trade station. We'll just get here. And we'll just tuck the ship in here. Thrusters off. Right, it's just going to get into here. Hello guys, I want a repair. Well, first things first, we will get to here. Because I've got some missing cargo that I can... I found a package, Rados tags here. So we got another 225 skill points, 1,000 credits, reputations with the Xerox Empire. So we really need that. But now the next thing... I think that we can now use these because we're friendly. Somehow I've managed to get a reputation boost with the Polaris, so we're now friendly. I think it's probably because we did missions with for them. Now somewhere in here is the repair station. So what we're going to do... Oh, did I leave a multi-tool behind? Okay. Or was there just a free multi-tool in here? Can we repair multiple stuff? Yep. I think that's... So I've now got 3 multi-tools. Let's have a quick... Oops. So let's have a quick check. I thought I had more damaged... Or did I leave them behind in the... I think what I might have done is left the assault rifle back at my base, or my kind of where I store everything. Anyway, so we've now got some multi-tools. I've got a pile of cash which I could possibly... Got 38,000 in credits. I suppose we could put those in the... If I could find the auto teller. we could deposit that as well. That gives me 99,000. Is there anything here that I'm here to shop? Now there's part of me that would say buy the magnesium powder, but okay, so don't. So there's part of me screaming, saying spend the money, buy stuff, but I'm sure these guys are having a nice convention just there. Let me just. Oh, these are the. Actually, we've got some cards, haven't we? I think I've. Okay, let's just give this a go then. Or no, I think I had what Crystal Moon Poster. I think I had another one. What we got here? Trading card purgatory. Right. Let's see. Can we do some trading? Here's. I'm here to complete my collection. What is this one called? Trading card purgatory. Obviously. Okay, so he buys them for. So this is just a kind of low level one, but he's not interested in. Okay. Well, we've made us another small step forward. Right, I just want to look around. We've got the market cap. I do wonder whether about. We've got salt, we've got food, but we've got some salt. Does he buy? I might be able to sell off some of the salt that I've got. I don't have that much, but that would just make a little bit of extra space. I'll sell 15 of those. 550. Purified water. Grilled steak diner stew. Veggie burgers. I mean, they're relatively cheap. You could buy a couple of veggie burgers just for to be going on with. But make sure we put them in the fridge though. Right, just one more. Polaris Diamond Supply. That's the gambler. Don't gamble. Here's the guy with the big gun. Nice to see that he's still around. Make a gun man. I'm here for a drink. Now there is a thing about the crews. You can get specialist crews now, which have specific effects on your ships as well. But maybe we'll go further into that if we can find anything that will actually do it. Well, I think that's it. We've got our stuff all repaired now, which is good, because I think that's going to be the key factor. I think I've just come out the wrong way, but yep. Go out the wrong door. So I've now got my multi-tools fixed, and we've got, how many charges have I got? I've got 14 charges. Because that's the other thing that will kind of drag everything down, is that I think what I'd like to do now is, if we go back to our portable constructor, I could flip the configuration on the ship, because Akua's peaceful. So we're just going to go into kind of a defensive mode. Because we're here, we're just going to go down to the portable constructor. Oh, the other thing I also did round here was all these wreckages. As you can see here, well, out of camera, I came and stripped all these for metal plates as well to put up into the workshop. Right, so here we are, we're back here. Turn the thrusters off. I think still got some space in here for stuff. Okay. What is this? Gotta find. Make sure I need the ones with the mechanical drills. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to hook to the harvest controller. We got space now, like that. I'm going to find mechanical drills. Got 275 mechanical components. I don't really want to strip too much out of here for the moment, simply because I might need this for manufacturing purposes. Let me just see what else I've got in here. Well, we could probably put this into the workshop, because I think this is my surplus section. You've got another 39,000 credits, which I could put back into there. Here's the 3 optronics bridges I got, and I think in here I should have 6 optronics bridges. Where have they gone then? Come on, game, don't play around. Let me just check. I'm just gonna have to take a look in the small ship. I had 6 optronics bridges and they seem to have disappeared. I'm certainly going to pull that out to go in. Got 536, 63 copper, few steel plates. That's the pentaxid tank from the ship, which I had to take out as well. Got a few iron ingots. I think I'm just going to put some in there, some in there. Do that. I'm just going to make another portable constructor. Of course, I need iron ore, don't I? Okay, this can all go up in the workshop. Just to add to the growing list of stuff that we need to do. So we've now broken the silicon big time. Probably don't need that much. 200. There we are. So we've now got that. So all I need now is iron ore. Also shove them in there as well. So all we need now is carbon substrate and iron ore ingots, which I could get simply by mining. We're just going to retrieve that block, and that block again. Retrieve that block, and that block. I'm going to put the drills back on the front. That will take us over the top CPU wise. Let's see. Yeah, so, and then what I'm going to do is 8 please. Then we're going to retrieve you. That should get me CPU wise back just underneath. That gets us back to 100%. Oh, I've lost a couple of blocks as well. That's okay. No problem. Right. I think what we're going to do now is now a part of this stuff: titanium ore, elemental pentaxid, plasma converter. The carbon substrate can go into the thingy bob. Okay. Plastic tubing. You can go into there. You're gonna need lots and lots of this stuff. Keep offloading all this stuff. Right, apologies, this is going to take a little while, but so we're just going to offload virtually everything. The mechanical components we keep. Oh, I should have sold the night vision goggles. I have to say, I don't. I'm going to have to offload Zirconium or cobalt. Cobalts. Probably don't need this. There's the small pentaxid tank. Take that out as well. Got some more undelivered cargo. I've got absolutely no idea where that came from. Ingots. Certainly want to get. Well, see, we're going to need all this good stuff to do the upgrades once we've got the ship in. So we're just going to drop all this in as well. Hydrogen bottles we don't need. Advanced electronics, stone dust. Let's offload that. Hydrogen cells we're going to need. Whoops. Keep the ship flying. That's graphite. Let me just check something. I think not the small vessel, Merc. Harvest controller. Right, we've still got to offload all this stuff, so we don't need. Just offload this into there. It looks like we've now overflowed this one. I don't think we can get a little bit more into there. Right, I think I've got enough space now. The operational. Let me just see. Gold ore. Probably don't need that. We don't need the aluminium ore. Would be useful eventually. Merc MX5. Electronics again. What I'm trying to do at the moment is gather everything into one place so that we can do what we need to do. We've got an advanced upgrade kit. That's going to be pretty useful as well. Actually, I think what I can do now is got these. We put all the more specialized stuff into carapaces. I'm not sure about the animal bones. Iron ingots, advanced electronics, hydrogen bottles. Actually, what I should do is, I think I'm just to save time, guys. I'm just gonna. Should have done this. I shouldn't have emptied it in the first place, but I think we're do this way so we can do it a little bit quicker. We don't need that. Don't need the titanium ore. There's the 6 small optronics bridges. I'm going to put that there because this is going to be key to our upgrade. Yeah, I knew I had them there somewhere. Transport titanium plates, get rid of the estrum. Got a detox kit. Probably wasn't aware that I had that. Water. Okay. Put this back in the fridge. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Now, so we got the ship back into our configuration for going out and picking stuff up. Right, we got some graphite over there. I think what I'm going to do now is actually call it for the video, because the only way we're going to get enough of this graphite and iron ore is to mine it and refine it. Right, I think just to finish the video off, we're going to fly back to the base up here, the spider's nest, and finish off the main primary looting there. So I'm going to fly back there, and I'll see you once I get there. So, okay, we're just returning to the abandoned pad, and we've also got a Empyrion deposit nearby as well. So if I can't, there's the, so we're just going to come here, turn off the thrusters, and I say just to finish off, we're because the advantage I've got now is just to show you, we need to hook up to the harvest controller, because we got a multi-tool. What we can do now is actually physically, whoops, physically retrieve the blocks like this. Oh, why is that? Oh, whoops, slipped up. Let me just got to deploy the, well, just hook you onto there. What that means, we can now come in, we can steal the fuel. So it's only 740, but everything is in here. But more importantly, what it means now is that we can actually take the physical blocks. Now, by taking the physical blocks, not only do we get slightly more resources, it also means that we actually reduce the production time as well. So just by going around like this, taking these blocks out, and of course we get something out of everything. So if we, let's just do this as a demo. I'm not going to do all of it. I'll do that off camera, and then what we can do is shove that, oh, it's not that, and there's still blocks there. Press F2, and you can see that by doing this, we're just kind of there, and eventually this production time will reduce over time as well. Okay, let me just so we've got a fairly rich source of thingy bobs in here. Of course, what we can do is take the doors out, but what I'm really interested in, so we can walk through. But what I'd like to do is get back. It's not much point taking the Xeno blocks, but I'll take that as well. That. We're going to go this way, haven't we? What I'm really interested in is those two, was it the loot boxes up here, wasn't it, that I couldn't pick up? We've got 206 silicon. I think that can go there. We got a rifle upgrade kit as well, and then of course we got this one here. Get that Federation. We got 200 Estrum and 51 platinum, which is pretty good. We'll just take those just to say that we've taken them. I don't think there's anything else. This is Xeno material. I'm not really interested in this. Well, we could. I'm not sure what because these have got trouble with the Xeno still, is they've got lots and lots of hit points which drain out the multi-tool, and you can see the multi-tool is already going down quite quickly. So so I'm just going for the low-hanging fruit at the moment. Just make sure we got everything there. blow a hole in the side. Now these hardened steel blocks could be a problem, but simply because the fact that these we may lose the titanium plates. So maybe we'll just focus on the steel blocks. So this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is get as much out of this as possible. In fact, what I will try and do is go around the planet. I'll probably have to do some mining, which is with the mining drills, and then hopefully have this ship ready to go into production in the next part. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.